Yo, what up? It's Don Trump. You get ready to check me out on the new Cool with Walter C. Check it out.
I want to welcome you to the place where we explore everything, from food to fashion, fatherhood to fitness, where we talk sports, women, the world, and everything in between. I'm your host, Walter C., and in case you didn't know, this is the new Cool. On this edition of the new Cool, I head down to Soundgarden to hang with Baltimore artist Don Trump to talk production, sampling, and what's cool to him. Then I head over to Nile Style Barbershop and talk to those guys about what separates them from the rest of the barbershops in the city. So come on, let's go. Here with Don Trump. You just got back from the South by Southwest Festival, right?
Yeah, man.
Tell us all about that.
Well, we went to Austin, Texas, me and my band, Baltimore Motown, and we pretty much, we had 3 gigs with Malik Farad lined up when we got there, and we also play on the street, you know what I'm saying? I wanted the people to hear us as a band out on the street at South by Southwest.
Now, how was that, though?
Man, it was perfect. Like, yo, we was making money on the street, me and my band. My man Cam, he played the flugelhorn and the trumpet. So
okay, I saw that in one video, so flugelhorn, so you're on the street.
We're on the street, my man Jay Funk playing the drums.
Okay.
My man John Hare, he had the horse head on.
Okay.
Yeah, and people just coming over taking pictures all day, just filming us all day, throwing money in the pot.
So the band's name is Baltimore Motown.
Baltimore Motown, so it's like
Baltimore Motown.
Take off the more at the end.
Okay.
So Balti, and then put Motown where the more is.
Where'd the name come from?
All right, so we Baltimore artists that expect more from our town.
And not a beatmaker album.
Yeah.
Was it a mixtape album? What?
It's a mixtape from a producer's perspective.
Okay. So tell us all about that.
20 instrumentals with hooks, all by me and my team. And the whole idea is to tell an artist, yo, you think you can make a hit? Turn these records into hit records.
So you put it out there, anybody can download it, do what they want with it. Did it get into the hands of anybody?
Right now, I mean, it's gotten to a ton of artists. Like, for instance, like some major artists, I'm not gonna say them out until they actually know it.
Okay.
I can name a few from here that have the records, like King Los and
Tessie
and Star. You know, all these artists, they got them, of
Okay.
course. But like, for other major artists, I'm just not gonna do it until they do something.
So you'll wait until it's official before you get the do any talking?
I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it until somebody do it. But I will say that I have verses in my email from major artists.
So what was the process like of creating that?
Like some of these tracks I made, you know, years ago.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't have these sitting on drives forever and just not getting no.
Yeah, I know that. I got about 700 tracks on the hard drive now, just sitting, about 300 complete songs. And
then some of them is from when I had the production deal. Okay. And the whole thing was like, yo, if these artists had these sitting on the hard drives when they were signed and they do nothing with them, then why not give them to people that can do something with them? And then all the new ones that I made is like, hey, I made this just for y'all.
Okay, and the response has been, I love it. So I know the response has been crazy.
The response has been what I hoped it was going to be in the first quarter. Like the whole thing of people saying, yo, I'm going to write to this, I'm going to get all excited, yo, I'm going to lay something down. But the real response is who's going to make it happen.
We shall see.
Let's see.
Back when I was sampling, come in, find an album cover. If it had to be the craziest looking album cover. If it was crazy looking, I opened it up.
Yeah.
And that's what. So what is your process?
My process, I look for like international samples a lot. Something I know like American artists ain't really touched yet.
Okay,
I'm real big on that.
Now see, this is my thing right here. Booker T.
Yeah.
If it's a band and it's got a white boy in it, you know they funky. So it had to be a mixed band. It had to be a mixed band. If it was a mixed band, they were hot.
Pure Jazz, if I can. Miles Davis.
Well, Miles was known for his album covers too. Yeah. Album covers were crazy.
I mean, hold on. That's amazing. Look at this one.
Oh, Water Babies.
Yeah.
That, Bitches Brew, and On the Corner are my favorite covers.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to sampling, who's the dopest? Are you a looper? Do you like chop? Because Primo kills the chops.
Dilla's the dopest to me.
So you like Dilla, okay.
Yeah, because multi-sample wise, Dilla, he'd take like a piano riff, and before you know it, it had like 16 multi-channels to it. And then he'd only take like the 2 or the 3 or the 6, and then the 6 to 8 to 12. I know I'm giving numbers like crazy, but for some reason it'd be dope.
I'm gonna tell you, you might not be able to remember, but the Bomb Squad.
Okay.
Public Enemy, they might have had like 18 samples in the intro. And you had no idea, it was just a bunch of noise, it was like a big bomb, and they would just layer samples.
That's the whole purpose.
That's it. And it's not just, you can't loop the main melody. That's too easy.
I'll loop the hook. I think that like Nina Simone, Old Baltimore, like that hook can't be touched. You can't destroy that hook.
Now, Old Baltimore is crazy. Has anyone done that? Has anyone touched that yet?
I got like 47 emails in my Gmail, but
we only need one though. So when is the one coming?
I don't like them though. No disrespect to the people that sent them to me, but I just don't. I want to hear some authentic lyrics talking about your city. I don't want to hear the Oreos fitted or the Ravens hat. I want to hear something. I want to hear something new.
No wire, no corner, no Ravens,
it's
no.
already been done.
How many times?
Talk about it over and over again. Every rapper that sent me, it says, "Y'all from the home of the wire." So am I.
Okay.
Who cares?
So do you sample more? Do you play everything live instruments? Do you do both?
All right, I'll give you an example of what I do. Like I'll take a record off the Sam Cooke joint, right?
Okay.
And I'll listen to it. Like I'll listen to A Whole Lot of Woman, right?
Okay.
And I'll hear the sample, and I'll say, yo, I'm gonna change the key, I'm gonna transpose it, and I'm gonna play it with different musicians. Like I get my man Cam to play the horn parts, I get my man Jay to play the drum parts, resample it into the MPC, change everything about it. Never failed me for a sampling. James Brown.
Yeah, James been done, but you know what, Nina. I go to Nina. Vocal sample.
Vocal sample. Hold on, let me think, because that's a good question. That is a good question. And I would say that the regulars like, you know, P-Funk. Let's see. Oh, Ray Knief. Ray Knief.
Not familiar with that one.
He's a jazz musician. Ray Knief has done joints like Birdland.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I just had to play you some records.
You know, that's gonna be the next one. We have to do some listening. And what about Bob James? You know, Bob James Nautilus, which was Daytona 500. Nautilus has been sampled. They always, no matter of fact, I'm mentioning you a challenge.
What?
They say if you are a producer and you sample, you have to redo Nautilus at least once, just for fun. Dilla's done it, Pete Rock's done it. You got to do it.
So I got to do it.
I'm challenging you.
All right, I'll do it.
I want to hear Nautilus.
I'll do it.
Bob James Nautilus.
Here we go. I was talking about my baby, Nina Simone. Finally found it. Oh, Baltimore. Let's see what Baltimore artists can kill this. Let's see how dope you are. Kill this record.
Let's Get It On was actually a song, like a positive song. They told Marvin he wasn't sexy anymore. Wow. He was losing it. So he said, cut all the lights off. He looked at the 16-year-old girl and rewrote Let's Get It On the spot. It was, like I said, it was a positive song.
To a 16-year-old girl.
He ended up marrying her though. So that's Nona Gay's mom.
So R. Kelly wasn't the first?
R. Kelly wasn't the first. So he actually sang Let's Get It On to a 16-year-old and rewrote it on the spot, freestyled it to a 16-year-old, and now it's Let's Get It On. Like, have you ever, Here My Dear.
Okay, all right.
Now,
tell me the story.
Here My Dear. This is the story of Here My Dear. He was going through a divorce. He was married to a woman that was about 15 years older than him.
Not the same girl.
No, not the 16-year-old. No, she was 15 years younger than him.
Okay,
so he was married to an older lady. He was going through the divorce. The judge said for alimony, the proceeds from your next record, you have to give to your ex-wife. So he went to the studio every night after court, recorded every song for Here My Dear, and gave her the money. Then she tried to sue him for defamation of character after the album came out.
Wow, why'd she do that?
Like, look, they don't have the thing. You have to open it up. It's actually a Monopoly board on the inside. So he's giving her everything, like a Monopoly. He's paying the money.
Yo, look at that artwork. I see why you listen to this one.
Like, that's classic right there.
That's dope.
Ooh, import. Heard it through the grapevine. I used to collect too.
Oh yeah.
So you got the import. If I had import, I bought it just because.
Just because it said import.
Just because it said import. Trouble Man. I was in a group back when I was in high school. The very first song we ever did was a pause tape. We didn't have a sampler. This is like 92.
Wow.
We did a pause tape of the main theme from Trouble Man.
That's crazy.
And rapped over that for like 5-minute pause tapes. See, that's before your time to pause
That's
tape.
way before my time.
No samplers.
That's way before
So we
my
have
time.
pause tapes. You have to, record
I
instrumental
started
over and
making
over.
music on the 4-track for the studio. But that's way before my
But that
time.
was, the 4-track was right after the pause tape though. So it's not much difference.
Oh, dang, that's
not
crazy.
much difference. Trouble Man. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, Don. You ever notice like the old rock dudes when they hit 60?
Yeah.
They still like ultra cool. I mean, they keep their cool. Rock dudes
they still real. Cool. They still real at the end of the day.
So hip hop artists, like what happens with them? Like where's the cool at with the hip hop artists when they're 50 or 60? It's like we get stuck in the air and don't want to let go.
It's like that. You just hit it on the
They get stuck to it. They so 88. The older cats, they don't want to let go.
You're still living off the moment that you're still trying to be king. Rock artists don't care about being king. They just want to make good music.
So what is cool to you? What's cool to Don Trump?
Honesty is cool to me.
Honesty.
You know what I'm saying? Telling a girl you don't want a relationship but still taking her out to eat is cool to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Telling somebody that my dream comes before you and still putting them in your dream is cool to me.
What, like, talk about the city. Like, tell us about Baltimore to you. Like, what do you love about it? What do you hate about it? What do you want to see happen in Baltimore?
I hate the branding and the image of Baltimore. Outside of Crabs and Old Bay Spice,
we're the Wire.
The entertainment, it's like
no, we're the Wire, we're the corner, and that's it.
Man, that's it.
No, but it's funny. I hate it. I was out in New York. I met a girl from Toronto.
Yeah.
Told her I live in the Baltimore area.
Love Toronto.
You know what she said? She said, "You're from Bodymore, Murderland." Now, she's from Toronto.
No, but that happened to me when I got there. They like,
clue.
Yo, so what you gonna rap about? The Wire? You gonna rap about selling drugs? It's like that's what they put us in that box. And TV put us in that box. HBO always gonna have us stuck in that box. And I just think that's whack.
So we need to call the mayor and get a better marketing department because the marketing plan for Baltimore is horrible right now.
I think the artists just need, the real artists, the creative ones, just to say, yo, I'm not a part of the Wire. This is the real like the artsy part of town. I tell people I'm from the artsy part of town. That's where I'm from. I'm from the new era of hip hop in Baltimore, and we're not talking about selling drugs. We're talking about building the city up.
But you heard it here, Don Trump, tell you what to do from Baltimore. Artists, you want to change our image? It's up to you.
Come to the artsy part of town, Baltimore.
I knew that I can build something that our community needed.
This chair is not just a barber chair. This is a therapy chair too.
We have generations actually coming in where we were cutting kids. Now they've grown and they're bringing their kids, which their father had brought them. I wanted to put together a shop, not only just a regular barbershop, but I wanted to put together an experience where someone could come in and actually have an experience. Come in and not worry about what's being shown on the television, not being having to control what's on the radio, whether it be profanity or different things of the like that our children as well as ourselves are being exposed to on a daily basis.
One of the reasons why I like to come here is because of the conversations that we have. You got a group of young black men who have wide perspectives on a lot of issues. Kennard, my barber, we converse over religious, political, educational, various issues, and it's just a welcoming atmosphere.
The environment that I wanted to create, for Nile Style Barbershop, was an environment where your mother or grandmother can come in and actually feel comfortable. We've always wore shirts or sweaters with the Nile Style logo, but we sort of took it to another level, took it a step further to wear the shirt and tie, to bring forth, take that professionalism that I talked about earlier to another level. Having the shirt and tie on, so when the kids come in, they not only see, us as barbers, but they actually see us as professionals. It's almost like a conversation without having a conversation with the younger people, in that there is a career, there is a future in what we do.
But now we dress up in suits and ties to show these little kids now when we come in here, they can respect us instead of someone on TV.
For kids, I can set an example of something out of the norm.
The barbershop is the cornerstone of the community in the African American neighborhood. It has been so for generations. Unfortunately, we have forgotten how to conduct business.
we in Nilestyle have come back to the tenets of business.
You know, most kids when they grow up, you know, they get the idea of, you know, I'm gonna play professional sports, basketball or whatever. And I just figured that you can add barbering to the mold.